Pass to the outside, wide open, inside the 10. And James Cook takes it in. Second best in the league in the red zone. Second and goal. Tua under pressure. Flips it to the outside, and Achane is there. The defender falling down, and Achane walks into the end zone. Cam Lewis falling down. Easy road to 6. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Into the end zone, walking into the end zone. James Cook for the touchdown. Buffalo at the 49-yard line. On the ground, breaking tackles. James Cook inside the 20, inside the 5, somersaults for the touchdown. Whoa! Call it 49 yards. Tua, pressure, look out, forced to throw it, and it's going to be picked off along the sideline. Ingram, untouched. So Tua under pressure trying to throw it away, not far enough. And another run back for a score.
And his impact so far on the Viking defense, second down 9. Darnold getting messy, going deep, and he's got Jefferson. He's got Jefferson. It's a foot race downfield with Brown. Shifting gears, getting a block, that's 6. 97 yards. Oh. Second down and goal. Mason the back. To the air. Caught. Kittle dives. Grinds. Touchdown. Touchdown San Francisco. George Kittle. And the Niners cash in on the interception of Fred Warner off his former teammate Sam Darnold. The fake. Block Bradbury. End zone. Touchdown. Naylor. Wow, that was quick. Second down and 4, Mason. Looking for a block, and he got it inside. McKivitz, touchdown! Touchdown, San Francisco! And the 49ers are back in business on a 10-yard touchdown run by Jordan Mason. 100-yard rushing today.
Jacoby Brissett is still working with them. The tight ends have to step up.
Second and goal to the end zone. Touchdown! Jalen Polk, the rookie out of Washington. Second down and 5. Smith sets, fires downfield, wide open. Metcalf, touchdown! 56 yards from Geno Smith to DK Metcalf. Brady Russell in at fullback. Here is Charbonnet. And Charbonnet is in for a Seattle touchdown.
And Zach Charbonnet likes to run between the tackles, puts both hands on the football.
Nick Leverett was in at fullback. Now shifts. Brissett split out to the right. Snap goes to Stevenson. He's in. Took the direct snap and scores.
A bunch today. Valen Hyatt and Slayton are in at receiver. Singletary slipping some tackles into the end zone, and that's a Giants touchdown. Devin Singletary gets New York on the board. Jones pulls the trigger. Touchdown Giants. Malik Neighbors hauls it into the end zone. Third and goal. The blitz is on. Jones tosses into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. Vondale Robinson. 2 touchdown tosses today for Daniel Jones.
All right, Gino, thank you. 3rd down and long. Let's see what the Chargers do. Pressure's coming. Herbert's going to the end zone for Johnston. He's got it! He got position around Horn. Touchdown Chargers. 29 yards, and what a shot in the arm that was. Dobbins in the backfield. Hurst in motion. Herbert to throw again. Throws to the end zone. Wide open Johnston. His 2nd score of the day. He slipped into daylight. And it's 12-0 Chargers. Dobbins trying to get to the edge. He's got a blocker. He's got more than a blocker. Inside the 25-20. Did the sprints help? Oh, boy, he somersets into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Here's Kamara running right side. Kamara surges in for the touchdown. The entire first half last week. Different game. Jamal Williams in the game at bat. Carr pressure, lets it fly. Going deep, Shaheed. He's got it! Touchdown, New Orleans! A bomb to Shaheed.
To be aggressive in these situations. Again, he doesn't want to be in 3rd down much against this defense. He's going to try to gain it here on 2nd down.
Pressure coming. They set up a screen. Oh, there's a lot of room. Alvin Kamara, room to roll. Alvin Kamara's going to score. Touchdown. Wow. To the Packers last year. But generally, it's been a safe haven for him. Blitz coming. Prescott sees it. Has a man in. Slam. Beautiful throw. Lamb gets away. CeeDee Lamb to the house. Touchdown. Kamara, big hole, left side. Alvin Kamara sprinting towards the end zone. He is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The 3rd for Kamara in this first half. Carr on the quarterback sneak. Up and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kamara looking for his 4th touchdown of the game. Stays on his feet. Alvin Kamara's got 4. What a drive by the Saints.
Already run for 135 yards. Put it in the air this time. It is through there to Wicks. And a touchdown. Willis threads it through for his first NFL strike and a touchdown. Tip of the ball. They'll throw it. Richardson given time. Floating for the back of the end zone, and Alec Pierce. Touchdown Colts. He was wide open. And Indy finally finds the end zone.
Throw, Watson slithers through. A marathon drive for the Browns leads to a touchdown. He was one of 4 rookies to score a touchdown, a receiver. In that week, Lawrence, hands, Etienne finishes, touchdown, Jacksonville.
His 2nd year, Cushenberry is the veteran, year 5. Ridley to the corner, touchdown. The speed of Calvin Ridley. He got to the spot, beating Sauce. Titans take the lead. Here in the 2nd quarter, Hall and Allen are both in there on a 1st down for New York. Fake it, and now toss it for Allen. Rumbling through, Allen breaks free for the touchdown. He is a bowling ball.
and they were off pace a little bit there.
And normally Rodgers in complete command in those situations. Rodgers looking, end zone, touchdown, Breece Hall holds it in. And the Jets take the lead, 26 yards, a rope from Rodgers. Shotgun Levis, 2nd and 9. Levis looking for the big one. And a sliding attempt. Somehow Ridley was there for the touchdown. Ridley tracking it, and this is a scintillating grab.
And he does it against the first-team All-Pro corner, Sauce Gardner. Chuck Clark coming over from the safety spot. Looks like he has a shot at the football. But how about the concentration? The absolute concentration of Ridley. Remember the one that went through his hands? Looked like he should have caught that one. He atoned for it on that play.
The rookie Allen in the backfield has a receiving touchdown today for New York. Give it to him. Allen cuts it to the outside. He's gone. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, first rushing touchdown of his NFL career.
And he's kind of back in that role and has a lot more opportunity.
On first down, Mayfield looking down the sideline. He's got Godwin again inside the 10, and he'll walk it in for a Tampa touchdown. 41 yards, and the Buccaneers are back on top. Brock Wright joins him back there. Montgomery with the carry, plowing towards the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown Lions, who take the lead for the first time today.
I think everybody here knew who that one was going to.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Mayfield gonna run again. Baker up the middle, inside the 5. Mayfield lunging, touchdown! What an answer for Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay.
Point blank range.
They break the huddle quickly. Jackson end zone, touchdown! Zay Flowers. 1st and goal for Las Vegas. Madison, the running back. Madison takes the handoff, pushes forward and in. And a big touchdown off the Lamar Jackson INT.
Remade Baltimore Ravens offensive line.
Look at this, Lamar Jackson goes wide. Henry in the Wildcat formation. He can throw it. Here he's going to keep it, pushing forward. And he's in for a touchdown.
Probably because of the fighting and going back and forth between the two.
White, no, it's Minshew, touchdown! Devontae Adams! And now let's see what Antonio Pierce does. There's 4 wins each of the last 2 years. Obviously, Murray was hurt for the first half last season. Back to Donald, launches, end zone, Harrison! Caught! First NFL touchdown for Marvin Harrison Jr. An impressive grab. We'll see if it stands. Fake to Connor. Murray on the rollout. Looking deep for Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone. Touchdown again.
Marvin Harrison Jr. around. Now they got him in the slot.
Murray's looking for him. Pressure coming. Got away from Verse. Still on the move. Still on his feet. Throws to the end zone. And it's caught by Elijah Higgins for the touchdown. Magic from Murray.
You know, off the line of scrimmage, it's an alley-oop.
Handoff. Connor steps home. High stepping for the touchdown.
To light a fire in the desert.
There's Williams, navigates his way to the end zone and floats home. Good job by Parkinson on the block, and the Rams have their first touchdown of the day.
and let Marvin Harrison Jr. make it right.
Will Hernandez. Whoa, there's a fumble into the end zone. It is grabbed by McBride. And he's in. Let's see where that fumble was picked up. It's going to be ruled a touchdown.
Rookie Jermaine Burton, 81, in at receiver for Cincinnati. They have big expectations for him. He's at the top.
These two will be guarding Chase. Got to go somewhere else.
To the end zone. Pass. It is caught.
This is
checking the feet here.
This is the wide receiver who has to step up.
Yosivash has the touchdown.
He's improved. Yosivash is one of those guys that's like shows it at practice over and over again. And one-on-one outside on that route, Jim, is a game changer.
Took a long time for them to decide if the feet were down.
What a great job dragging the feet and maintaining control of that ball. I think he's in, Jim. Yep, right there. He did. Touched it with the right foot right at the end.
It's the right foot that's the question. Did it touch?
Right there.
Appears to right there. Yosivash in his second year out of Princeton.
There's nobody there, and that gave him the space to get the first.
Boy, he needed every inch of that reach. 1st and 10. Down the field he goes. Rashee Rice for the touchdown. Up top they go. And look who catches it. Morris. Wanye Morris, the backup left tackle, was eligible on the play.
There's no get the ball to the back or the tight end. He's going to get double teamed out here.
Here it is. Going for it all. And an open target. Once again, the Bengals score connecting with Yosivash.
He's really impressed me today.
More heat and a sack. And the ball's out. And it's Connor running with it. Shamari Connor to the end zone and still waiting for a signal from the officials.
Chris Jones with the pressure, possibly creating a touchdown.
3rd and goal. Fields to the end zone. It's caught. Washington for the Steelers touchdown. And Pittsburgh with its first touchdown of the season.
No targets to Stephon Diggs in that opening quarter. On 2nd and long. Crowd throws in the middle. It's Collins. Flag is down as Collins goes to the end zone for a touchdown. About 5.5 games, and none of them have thrown a touchdown pass. It's a give to the end zone. Herbert, touchdown, Chicago Bears.
2nd and goal. End zone. Caught. Touchdown, Devontae Smith.
But it pays off for him.
Under a minute and a half to go in the 3rd. Here's one. Caught by Mooney. Breaking a tackle for the touchdown. Darnell Mooney. C.J. Gardner-Johnson couldn't bring him down. Here he goes. Getting pushed from behind. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cousins looks right. Has a man. Touchdown, Drake London. And we are tied with the extra point to come.
London comes off the ball. He's cluing on Cousins. And London, there wasn't a whole lot to the route. He comes up, stutters, goes to the front of the end zone, and just